Hello and welcome back. I'm Nicole, a cottage witch, and today I'm doing my, what month are we in? April wrap up. Nearly the end of April, so I'm doing it today because I will not have time when we actually get to the end of April. But basically, the way I've been doing it this month is following the Capsule collection sort of, I don't know, project or whatever that Cozy Core Craft and Herbalism Tarot have been doing, where every month you pick 2 tarot and 2 oracle as a capsule collection that you can sort of match with each other. You're supposed to limit yourself to one purchase, one deck purchase, and then you can have a study deck as well. And this month they did a video with a cup of tarot, and the theme for this month was grounding roots. Did I stick with the theme? Yeah, ish, not terribly well. I'll start with the deck I bought. I only bought one. It's very good, although I did order one, which was very expensive. But I'll get to that later. It was the Maria, I don't know how you say it, tarot, Thoth based. I missed out on the Kickstarter, which probably would have been cheaper, but oh well. Anyway, this month I got the Mythos deck, which can be used as an oracle or can be used as a study deck, whatever floats your boat. But it's based on the book by Stephen Fry, which is excellent. And it has, this is the real title card, 75 legendary, can't speak today, figures from the Greek myths. Carlin Schooner is the illustrator. And it's divided into immortals, mortals, and monsters. So one of these days, I will go through these and pull out the ones that I'm not so familiar with. Because a lot of them I know, but not all of them. This is Artemis on the front, because I have a great-great-grandmother, Artemis. So she's on the front for now until I go through all the cards. But yeah, it's pretty cute. It's theoretically, get it back in this box, and then it can be a framed thing that you just sort of stand up on end. Anyway, the book, the Mythos, is very good. And one of these days I'll read Heroes and Troy and his next one about the Odyssey as well. But I haven't gotten to that yet. So yeah, that was my purchase for this month, if we're not counting the Maria Tarot, because I don't have that one yet. And then study deck wise, I used 2. So for the first week, I've made myself a Herbalism study tarot, where I've got different plants, and then so raspberry, and then I've aligned it with a tarot card with the Latin name, the associations, and then herbal uses. So I've been working on that a bit, not as much as I should. I'll get back to that eventually. And then, oh, my computer's making noises now, that's fun. The Witch Sisters. Lisa Pepez is doing a Witch Sister deck study at the moment with her members. So I'm doing that, which is super fun. I've been very delinquent the last couple of weeks, where for the first couple of weeks I read a ton of things to do with plant lore and folklore and Scottish myths and all that sort of thing, which was very cool. I do have to get back into the guidebook, which I have read through, but I'm rereading it as we go, and I'm a bit behind on that. So I will get back to that, but this is a beautiful deck and I love it. So that's my study deck for April. So then the decks I actually used, I do have just 4, but mostly I just used 1, which was the Spirit Song Tarot. I didn't actually do a lot of tarot pulling anything this month. I don't know, I was doing too many other things, too much work. I was doing sort of 2 jobs this month, had a lot of other things going on, and just didn't, I don't know, wasn't in the mood for doing as much work with tarot as in past months, but that's okay. And the energy of this deck was just very light and gentle, and maybe not terribly grounding. I feel like it's a bit airier than that, but now my Witch Sisters is falling over here. Great. So yeah, I'm not sure it's the most grounding roots type of deck, but it really worked for me this month. I needed some gentleness and nothing too extravagant. So this has been lovely. Even just spending time flipping through it, appreciating the artwork has been kind of lovely. So this has been my main, almost my only deck. There are a couple of other things that I tried pairing with it, which kind of worked, but I also just kind of wanted to use this instead of a whole slew of things. So I did for a bit use How to Be a Wildflower by Katie Daisy, and I love her artwork. I'm not sure. I'm never really sure how to use this deck, honestly. It's cute, but I don't know. It's, oh, here. See, sometimes there's art on one side and then text on the other, and then sometimes there's text on both, so I don't know. But they did, when I used them together, they did work together. And I do, yeah, I like this deck, but yeah, I'm always a bit of a loss how to use it, because this is beautiful, and then it's got the flowers on the other side. Follow the spark with the fire. A little bit of Walt Whitman. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, this was lovely, very sweet, very chill, very pretty. Yeah, so that was How to Be a Wildflower. And then the other one I used with it a little bit is the Sea Soul Journeys Oracle, which also not very grounding roots, but oh well. I'll maybe have better luck with the theme next time. But these two are lovely together, so I would pull one of these oracle cards and use it as the sort of theme for the tarot pull, and that worked really beautifully. It's a bit more vibrant, but the colors are kind of still match. Like they I don't know, I'm not an art major, so I don't know how to describe things properly, but they work together for me. So these were the main, well, the two that I used, if I used anything with a spirit song. Those were the two that I used. And then the only other deck that I used a little bit, just by itself, was the Song of the Grandmother's Oracle, which is also very gentle. It's a bit more, I don't know, I want to say wilder, but I'm not sure that's quite the word I'm looking for. It certainly doesn't shy away from some of the harsher parts of nature, the more dangerous parts, Exhibit A, but it still manages to be quite gentle even when it's doing that, so I do love this deck. So yeah, this has been sort of the way it's been going this month. very gentle. These messages are not so completely different from the Sea Soul Oracles. Blessings. So yeah, that's the style that I've been, the sort of groove I've been in this month. I've gotten out a couple other plant decks that are a bit more vibrant for next month, which I think I will use. Not decided yet, but I think so. Also because my plants are actually growing on my balcony now. We haven't quite had our last frost date yet, but nearly. We're getting so close to being properly spring here now. So I'm very happy about that. Yeah, so that was my capsule collection for April. I have an issue with time lately, forgetting what month we're in and all that. I always have to think about it. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say about this month. I'll link the Cozy Core Craft and Hookah Tarot video down below if you want to watch it, which I recommend. It's lovely. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.